Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Leo Day Mahoney Arena for some Thursday night basketball. My name is Nolan Heffelfinger, and I'm here alongside my good friend Kyle Scannell. We're excited to call this exciting MAC conference matchup. Tonight, your Fairfield Stags are taking on the Marist Red Foxes. This broadcast will be in memoriam for Benjamin Brown Proctor. The lights are bright for this national TV matchup. Now, Kyle, let's take a closer look at this crucial piece for the Stags offense.
For the Stags tonight, the man to watch is the 5'8 guard, Dion Perry, who does not start for the Stags, but his ability to produce off the bench has been crucial for this team in the last two games. Despite them being losses, he has put up 23 and 20. He did that at Quinnipiac and at Iona. So we're going to see if he can bring that tonight against an incredibly efficient defense and offense that Marist has been running. But with the addition of Prophet Johnson in the lineup tonight, the Marist Foxes did not face him last time. We'll see if that'll be able enough to push him over the edge. But for these next few minutes, we will cut it back to a break, and we'll be here for the tip-off in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Leo Day Mahoney Arena. We are just about to get started here, and we're going to announce some starting lineups for you. For the Fairfield Stags, we have Jamie Bergens, Brandon Sparks, Prophet Johnson, Louis Bleachmore, and Peyton Smith.
And for the visiting Red Foxes at guard, we got Jaden Cullen Roberts, Josh Pasquale, Elijah Lewis, Jaden Daughtry, and Tareth Watson notching the starting five. This is the first time all year the Marist Red Foxes have rolled out a different starting five. Previous 18 games, it included the first four names, along with Jackson Price at the center. Today, Tarek Watson, the freshman, will get the start. So curious to see what he's able to do for the Foxes.
Yeah, I mean, Marist is coming to this game really strong. 16-3, best program start in their history, and recently changing their name to Marist University. They're looking to make some names here in Leo Day Mahoney tonight on national TV. So
yeah,
we'll see how the Stags can answer.
This is a MAC wildcard game here. It was flexed not too long ago, so more eyes on this game tonight, and I think Fairfield's going to want to show up following 3 straight losses coming into this one, looking to prove themselves.
Fairfield in the black tonight, and Marist rocking their all-red uniforms.
Yeah, I like the look for the Stags. Not their typical look, but maybe it's something they need. New energy out here.
Yep. Energy is high tonight in Leo. Ready to get things rolling.
Yeah, students here benefiting from the snow day here at Fairfield. So everyone's, just got good energy. Mahoney's ready to roll.
Let's hope those good vibes can translate to the basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know it's going to matter early in the first half, right? The Stags are a first half team. When they are up at the half, they are 7-1. So it could be a tell of the game. When they're trailing, they're 1-11. So you want to come out with big energy against a team in Marist that really preaches their efficiency this season. They are one of the best teams in the MAC. We're just getting some news here. So Price is out with a week-to-week foot injury, and Schofield day-to-day with the ankle. So that would explain the new starting five that we're seeing today, which makes sense because why would you break what was working completely well with the Foxes? Mm-hmm. But sometimes it's opportunities like this that lead to, good things for the team. Maybe Watson has a great day today, and they give him more minutes, incorporate him more as the year goes on. So that's a player to watch for sure for the Foxes.
Yeah, and Fairfield TV are 2-0 right now in Leo Day Mahoney Arena with the last win coming last March on senior night. And they're looking to make it 3-0 tonight. So we'll see what can happen.
Absolutely.
Just about to get started here. Both teams in the huddle.
As we mentioned previously, Prophet Johnson, guy to watch for Fairfield. Not only is he their top scorer, 11 points a game, he did not play Marist last time out. They played roughly just a month ago in January, and the Foxes got the best of the Stags by 10, 61-51 final there. So not an unreasonable stat line. You look at that, Stags only allow 61 points on paper. You think that's a game they might win. Just didn't have the offensive efficiency that night that the Foxes had. That night, the Foxes had 4 of their 5 starters, dropped 10 points. They just were a bit more versatile than the Stags.
Peyton Smith awaiting his challenger on the tip-off. Music's pumping. We are ready to go. As Watson takes it from Marist. We are ready.
Watson, the 6'8 freshman. So he'll be taking on Smith, who is 6'10. So slight height advantage here on the tip of the Stags.
All righty. We are ready to rock and roll here inside Leo Day Mahoney Arena. The ball is up and we are off. Fairfield wins the tip. It's collected by Johnson, handed off to his teammate. Say, let's get the offense started. Looking for his next man. Bleachmore pressured heavily. Smith down on the post, takes on Watson, goes up for the bucket and gets it. Strong start for Fairfield there.
There's Peyton Smith taking advantage of his matchup. He knows he's got the freshman on him now. He's going to take advantage of that all game.
All right, Pasquale passes it. Marist looking to start off strong and answer. Heavy pressure by the Stags. Watson gathers, looking for his next option. Passes into Collins Roberts. It is tipped out, and that will be Fairfield ball.
Yeah, risky pass right there. Went right into the lane, saw a cutting man, but 2 Stags were ready right there in the interior. So a nice quick start for the Stags.
Sparks to Johnson. Johnson back to Bleachmore. Bleachmore to Sparks. Lots of passing on the outside of the key. Down back to Smith in the post. Looking to take on Watson again. Fumbles the ball. That'll be a foul. Now go towards Marist. Jump ball.
Yeah, jump ball right there. It's Peyton Smith in the paint going to work. You can tell he's got the aggression of just trying to hound them in the paint as Pasquarelli stepped over.
Yeah, steps over and gives it right back to the Stags. That'll be inbound by Sparks. Interesting mishap there. Sparks back to Peyton Smith on the wing. Unusual spot for Peyton Smith. Looking to spread it out. Sparks to Johnson. Johnson looks to shoot. Takes the midi. Just off the front rim and gathered by Watson. Collins Roberts take it up now for Marist. Down on the wing. Pump fakes. Drives in. Watson. Bucket. Easy bucket there.
Yep, that's the right thing you want to do. You want to get Watson involved early in the game right there. They force him in the post, and he's able to take advantage of the switch matchup. So just like that, we're tied at 2.
Peyton Smith looking for the screen. Private Johnson carries it in. No pressure off the backboard. Almost gets in off the front rim, but he will go to the line for the first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about in pregame. Prophet Johnson was the guy that the Foxes hadn't seen, and here he is attacking right off the gate. First chance, good, but this one sends him to the line for the first time tonight.
Prophet to shoot here for his first free throws of the game. Off the back rim and out. Lines up for his second. It is up, and it's good.
Yeah, Johnson 78% on the year, so solid free throw shooter. We can see him more at the line tonight.
Pasquarelli to bring it up fast for Marist. Looking to start something here. Watson on the outside, back to Pasquarelli. Inside to Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key looking to get something started. Lewis pressured heavily by Prophet Johnson. And down to Watson. Takes on Peyton Smith. Skyhook. Gets stuck in between the rim. Happened to us last game, we commentated. Interesting.
Yeah, that's rare right there. And I'm really surprised at how much Watson get the usage as they're going to change possession. Going from the Stags to the Foxes. Ref talking it over with Coach Casey, and he doesn't seem too upset by it. So
no. Interesting there.
Little turn of events.
Collins Roberts inbound it here for Marist. That's it to Watson. Wobbles, fumbles it. Almost steps out. Fairfield bench thinks he went out. Pasquarelli back up top to Collins Roberts. Fairfield holding steadily on defense. Pass it. Oh, nice up and in there by Doherty.
Yeah, it's a nice cut on the baseline. Just caught lacking for just 1 second. The Stags defense has been very aware, but that was a nice play right there by the Fox, too.
Johnson gets the screen from Payne Smith out to Sparks. Sparks spin moves into the post from Payne Smith. Midi off and in. Rebounded by Doherty and looks to bring it up here for Marist. Doherty to Lewis on the Lewis guarded closely by Johnson. Into Watson. Watson holding it. Oh, fumbled, taken away by Peyton Smith as he drives to the back. Close at Pasquarelli, and it is blocked, and it goes out.
Marist will make a few substitutions. They'll bring in Travis Roberts alongside number 15, Parby Kabamba. So a couple changes here. Try to get some size on the court.
Yep. Sparks to inbound it. Peyton Smith on the outside. Pass it to Johnson. Johnson looking. Oh, locked loose by Collins Roberts. Gathered back by Fairfield. Sparks to the ball again. Screen by Bleachmore. Bleachmore wants the ball. Prophet. Peyton Smith. Lots of pushing and shoving. And Marist gets the call for the charge. Lots of movement there from Fairfield getting the ball around.
I think they might have gone against Marist there.
Interesting.
I think they're calling a block there.
Okay.
It's going to be side out for the Stags.
Interesting. Profit to inbound. Bergen's looking for the ball. Passes all the way down the other end of the court. And Bergens will bring it up from the other end. Sparks manning the offense. Sparks drives in. Midi. Back rim, rebounded by Kumbunga.
Stags got a few chances there, a couple extra lives, weren't able to take advantage of it here. Offense kind of on a slow start.
Collins Roberts drives to the hoop. Gets fouled on the way up, and Marist will go to the line for the first time tonight.
Yeah, so with Marist going to the line 6-3, but I mean, the Stags, we've seen this before, hit an immediate drought, right? No buckets in the last 3 minutes. Last thing you want to see, right, for a team that predominantly performs better when they have a solid first half, but plenty of game left, obviously.
Oh, it'll be an inbound by Marist by Caleb Macri.
Wow, they don't have him on the shot there.
Wow.
That one's tough to believe because he was going. I'm surprised they got that one going on the ground, but if you're the Stags, you'll take that.
Macri to inbound here for Marist. Low scoring here in the first 4 minutes. Marist looking to make something of this possession. Out to Watson. Watson back to Macri. Macri dribbles at the top. Got it closely by Sparks. Passes it wide open. Drains the first three of the game. Pasquarelli.
He knew that one was falling, and they needed that. They needed some spacing. They got it on the inbound there, and that's a quick three from their best player.
Sparks looking for options as Bergens makes the move to the top of the key. Lots of movement from the Stags. Prophet Johnson takes it to the hoop. Tries to get around, picked up by Sparks. Sparks drives. Bleachmore back at the ball, takes on Macri over the top, and it drains it.
Nice finish by Bleachmore. The Stags really kind of swarmed the paint there. Stags the same area, but able to make do with the positioning and put in the bucket.
Macri up at the left top of the key here, outside the line. Dribbles it loose, gets his feet in. Watson on. Pasquarelli gets the ball, scrambles it, takes the midi, and it will fall.
Yeah, here comes Pasquarelli. This is the guy to watch. He's the leading scorer on the team. He's just got a really efficient way about his offense. So the Stags got to limit that.
Sparks to the top, gets a screen from Payton. Sparks drives, double guard, jump, and is fouled by number 15 on Marist. Coach Casey arguing some with the ref. Out from the Stags. Lots of action here tonight. Low scoring, but there's a lot of promise for both sides.
Absolutely.
And we'll send you to a break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back here to the Leo Day Mahoney Arena. 15 left in the first. We're ready to see some basketball.
Yeah, it's been a weird start to this game, right? The Foxes come out with the different starting five and then immediately start hitting 2 or 3 substitutions in the first minute. So I think it's clear that because they don't have their starting five tonight, they're going to try to mix in guys, not keep their starting 4 out there the whole time, and mix it in to see what works against Fairfield.
We have some new names out here for Marist. Salt and Roberts and McCool. The Sparks takes his first free throw, drains it.
Sparks is averaging 8.2 points per game this season, and he's shooting 75% from the line. So see if he can go 2 for 2 here.
Here's the second free throw. It is up, and it is good. Pasquarelli to inbound it here for Fairfield, or Marist, sorry. Fairfield in the full court press, looking to apply some pressure. Out to Macri. Macri at the top. Guarded closely by Sparks. Into McCool. McCool looking to pass. Back out on the corner, looking for the shot. No good. Macri up at the top again with the ball. Screened by McCool, guarded by Smith. Drives in. Pasquarelli baiting the defense. Knocked loose by Prophet Johnson. He'll grab the rebound as he runs it towards the end. Takes on 3, layup off the front rim. Is rebounded by Sultan, sorry. It'll be Marist ball again.
Johnson had that one there, just couldn't finish the extra spin.
Yeah, Pasquarelli with the contested mid-range. Knocked free by McCool. 10 grabs the rebound. It's hit by somebody in the crowd. And that'll be Fairfield ball as Marist makes another 3-way substitution.
Important to note about Matt McCool, these are his first minutes of the season. He has been a did not play in every game. So Marist giving him an opportunity here in this game against the Stags, which I think sends a message, right? You know, they're coming in here, they're giving guys chances against the Stags because they think with it. And so far they have. Lead 9-7 here. It's been a pretty slow game so far.
Mm-hmm. Bergens back to Sparks. Sparks looking for the screen. Bergens at the top. Looks for the pass. Screen by Peyton. Peyton Smith making the run. After the ball out to Sparks. Guarded closely by Karma. Peyton Smith takes on McCool. Dribbles it. Double teamed now. Struggling with the ball. Trying to poke it loose. Drives to the free layup. Oh, and it's off the backboard. Rebounded by Salton, and Marist will bring it back up with pace.
There's another chance for Peyton Smith against a new face, a fresh face, somebody probably wasn't expecting to see tonight, but wasn't able to cash in there.
Out to Kawa. Thinks about it. Kawa, back to Lewis. Back to Kawa. Sultan. Back to Kawa. Takes the 3. Does not make it. Rebounded by Prophet Johnson as he will bring it quickly back up. Takes on Collins Roberts. Back to Bleachmore. Back to Bergens. Bergens command the offense. Gets the screen from Bleachmore. Kawa takes the fall. As Fairfield will take advantage and make some substitutions here with the stoppage.
And here's Deion Perry. We highlighted him at the start of the game. He's coming in right now, trying to help the Stags end this scoring drought. In fact, both teams on a scoring drought now, about 2.5 minutes. Deion Perry, like we mentioned, 20 points in both of his last games. So let's see if he can make an impact right off the bench right here. As it will be Stags ball. That last one went against Marist. I believe it was a blocking foul against Kawa.
Johnson here guarded close by Roberts on the inbound. Back to Burgess on the top. Bleachmore gets the ball. Looks for the pass. Takes it on. Prophet Johnson guarded by 3 people. Tries to get it out. Fumbles it. Retains possession. Guarded by 2. Back out to Perry. Perry to Bergens. Bergens. Midi off the backboard. Does not go. That'll be Fairfield.
That's going to go Marist's
way.
That would have been a miraculous finish right there.
Yep.
Bergens switching hands in midair, trying to put that up off one hand. 3 defenders around him. That's just going to be a tough task right there. Unable to succeed. That pushes Stags to one of their last 7 now for field goals.
Kawa to Collins Roberts. Collins Roberts running outside the free three-point line. Kawa into Watson. Watson to Collins Roberts. Knocked free by Bergens. That'll be a foul on Fairfield.
Yeah, just, looking a little too far in right there. He's trying to get the steal, maybe push some transition offense, but don't want to rack up fouls now, although the Stags actually are on the best of that. They have 2. Marist sitting with 4 currently.
Another Marist inbound here from Collins Roberts. Into Watson. Watson at the top. Back to Kawa. Doherty wide open on the three-point line, begging. Shot does not go from the mid-range, and Prophet Johnson will grab the rebound for the Stags. He's bringing it up with pace. Perry takes the deep 3. Oh, off the middle of the rim. Bleachmore in the corner. Off the rim again. 0 for 2. As Marist's Doherty will bring it up here, trying to answer. Prophet Johnson with the steal. Doherty gets back. Chaos on the court.
I mean, I love the heart and hustle we're seeing from the Stags right there by Johnson laying his body on the ground there. Unfortunate the Stags couldn't stick those last 2 threes. Those were their only attempts of the game from beyond the arc.
As we will go into a timeout here. Stay tuned for more Fairfield basketball. Welcome back here with 11:47 left in the first half. A little bit of a slow start here for both teams. Red Foxes at 9, the Stags at 7. We're hoping for some offensive energy coming into this last part of the game here. We're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, very unexpected that we're still in single digits here. I mean, you look at the Red Foxes having one of the most efficient offenses in the MAC with 68.6 points per game. Not on track for that, obviously, but plenty of game left to try to, maneuver that, tinker that around. I think what they've just been trying to do is figure out what 5 is working on the court for them. We've been seeing a lot of substitutions, brand new faces on the court, so they're trying just about everything here as we get ready to come back into action.
McCundy and Rogan check in the game for the Stags. As Roberts takes the inbound for Marist. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Refs having a conversation about something. Waiting for the game to start. Here we go. Roberts to Collins Roberts. Roberts makes a move in the paint, trying to get something started. Guarded closely by Perry. Collins Roberts drives, kicks it out to 4. Airballs it to Watson, falls in. McCundy gets the rebound for Stags as Perry will bring it up to start this offense.
That's a great impact by McCundy, really quick right there off the bench.
Bleachmore drives, pass it to Rogan. Rogan double team to Perry. Perry to Johnson. Gets the screen from McCundy. McCundy wide open in the lower post. McCundy takes on Watson. Looking for the pass. Takes the midi. Turn around. Off the back of the rim. Johnson fighting for the rebound. He gets it. Back to McCundy. McCundy knocked loose. Kawa to grab it for Marist. This will be Marist ball. Kawa. Pressured closely by Johnson here at the top. To Watson. Watson drives wide open. Blocks by McCundy. Back out to Collins Roberts in the wing. Juke move. Knocked free again by Perry. Stags giving some good defensive pressure here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, McCundy right off the bench, you see that block right there with the left hand. Just a great impact immediately. And you can see the Foxes, here they are making an adjustment to try to counteract that, trying to bring some height off the bench.
Pasquarelli and Lewis check back in the game for Marist, along with Kabumba. Collins Roberts. Back to Kabumba. Back to Collins Roberts in the corner, trapped. Looking, drives to the hoop. Wide open, Lewis for the three. Does not go. McCundy with the rebound and passes off to Perry. As Perry brings it up here for the Stags. Perry drives. Looks outside for Johnson. Johnson for the three. In and out, and it'll be rebounded by Daugherty.
Must be a lid on the rim right now. Something's going on. Neither team can finish a basket.
Daugherty spins off the glass and in.
Jinxed that one. Apologies.
Perry to Bleachmore. Rogan to Johnson at the top of the key. Johnson back to Bleachmore. Bleachmore inside to McCundy. Takes on Karumba. Back to Bleachmore. Thinks about the three. Out to Rogan. 13 left on the shot. Rogan moves into Bleachmore. Bleachmore's man falls. Takes on Collins Roberts. Bit of a size advantage for Bleachmore. Collins Roberts falls, spins off the front of the rim. Come by, rebound, out to Perry. Wide open three. Drains it.
And there it is, the first three-pointer of the night for the Stags. It'll put them into double digits. They're 1 for 4, so really just been quiet, but both teams matching that energy. So obviously still anyone's game here, 11-10, 9:28 to play.
Pasquarelli. Daugherty inside. Out to open Pasquarelli.
Oh, Deion Perry can't believe the call here. I think this will be the 4th Stags foul. So now both teams. Yeah, that's the 2nd foul going against Deion Perry. He'll hit the bench after that, and Sparks and Bergens will come into the game. Johnson heads to the bench.
Inbound here for Pasquarelli, looking to answer that big Fairfield three. As Sultan makes a late substitution here for Marist. Pasquarelli looking for the open man. Wide open pass to Collins Roberts. Closely guarded by Sparks. Collins Roberts double teamed in the paint. Back of the hand pass falls right into Bergen's hands, and Fairfield will go the other way. Bergens drives. Guarded closely by Sultan. Looks for the pass. Sparks, Rogan. Screen by Bleachmore. Rogan drives. Up, over, and in. Strong bucket there from Rogan.
I love the confidence on it. If there's been one thing tonight that's been the name of the game, it's confidence. These guys are shooting like they know it's going to go in, and it hasn't been for either team, but they're getting those shots up, and they're taking them in the right time. So great bucket by Rogan to put Fairfield out in front.
Marist to the top. Out to Roberts. Roberts gets the screen. Double teamed by Sparks. Lewis drives in, fumbles it. Pushed into the low post there. Cannot get out. Lewis resets. Takes the three himself off the front rim. And McCundy again with another rebound. But that'll go against Fairfield.
I think McCundy's fouled on the rebound there. No?
No, wow. McCool checking back in along with Mackery. Lots of Marist changes here on the bench.
Yeah, that one did go against Marist. So both teams have 5 fouls now. So that's definitely something to watch with 8 minutes left during the first half. McCundy goes to the bench, but really impressive from him, honestly. 4 rebounds, a block in there in just 5 minutes. That's really great production.
Brandon Sparks commanding the offense. Sparks to Bleachmore. Bleachmore to Rogan. Rogan to Bergens. Bergens takes a step back three, and it will go.
Starting to see momentum now from Fairfield. This is something you have to cash in on as best you can now. Biggest lead of the night, up 4.
Doherty to Macri to Lewis. McCool guarded closely by second in the paint. Back out to Sultan. Sultan, wide open pass. Lewis back kicks it back out, and it'll go out of bounds. Lots of crazy passes there from Marist. And that'll send Fairfield into a timeout.
So the Stags are up by 4 here, headed to a timeout. I like the energy, the mistake from Marist. It's given us good vibes, but you got to play on those, and hopefully they'll be able to when we return here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back here. 7:33 left. Stags 15. Red Foxes 11. Fairfield on a bit of a hot streak, as you mentioned before we went out. Let's see what they can capitalize it.
Yeah, 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes here, 3 of the last 3 field goals. You just got different guys coming in able to score, and something that we just haven't seen from the Red Foxes. So look if that continues here with the Stags ball.
Sparks to Bleachmore. Bleachmore back to Sparks, top of the key. In the sec, guarded closely by McCool. Takes him on. Spin move. Stumbles out back to Sparks. Kicks it out. Bergens. Rogan. Rogan 80 off the front rim. And McCool grabbed the rebound for Marist. They will take it a little bit slowly here.
That was great ball movement. Every Stag touched the ball in that. Solid look. Had a couple of nice passes in there. Just didn't fall, but that's the kind of possession you want to see again and again.
Collins Robbins to Sultan. Sultan to Lewis. Lewis. Lots of movement in the paint here from Marist. Looking to get something started. McCool. Bunched up Fairfield players there. Collins Roberts drives in, kicks it out. 3-pointer from Marist off the back rim. Try to hit it back in, and Collins Roberts gets up and gets it back in for Marist.
That's a much-needed tip right there from the Foxes.
Sparks, screen by Sec. Sparks kicks it to Bergens. Bergens to Rogan. Rogan on the wing. Rogan drives, kicks it to Sek. Sek pump fakes, jab step, knocks loose by McCool, and Collins Roberts will gather it. Pasquarelli into Lewis, back to McCool, and he will lay it in for his first points of the season. Rogan takes the three for Fairfield, off the back rim again. Collins Roberts, rebound.
Well, we're starting to see the Foxes get hot right here after those last couple plays, taking advantages when they can see them. We're tied here at 15. It's just going to be about who can come out of this next 5 minutes on top.
Collins Roberts, screened by Lewis. Now guarded by Rogan. Thinking about his next move here on the wing. Drives in, comes back out, pump fakes, drives to the hoop over Rogan, and it will go in and out as he will gather the rebound and bring it back up for Fairfield. Bergens commanding the offense, screened by Bleachmore. Bleachmore, pump fakes, drives in over McCool. And that'll go Fairfield's way.
Yeah, Bleachmore really throwing the body on the line right there. You can see he went full extension trying to go left to right, but it gets him to the line, so you'll take that if you're Fairfield here. Again, they're sitting on a drought, 2.5 minutes here. And it's just, that's the thing they got to work on. We see it all the time with this team. These stretches where they just don't get the right shots, the easy buckets, and, you know, they let the game slip away. But this game is in their hands right now, right? 15 apiece with 5 minutes left. Who would be there?
Bleachmore makes it first. This will be a four-way substitution for Marist, and Payne Smith will go in for Sek.
Interesting from Marist. I really haven't seen this from any other team this year. This amount of substitutions so frequently with just getting new guys on the floor hasn't been working so far, but see if they can figure it out.
Bleachmore makes his second as Prophet Johnson checks back in for the game for Bleachmore. Kawa to inbound it here for this new Marist side. Fairfield on the full court press, looking to pressure Marist here in these crucial minutes. Kawa to Watson. Watson looking for a man. Collins Roberts at the top. Back to Collins Roberts. Watson drives in, gets a free layup, and goes in.
That's a great give and go right there. They're trying to figure out what's working for them. That might be the play right there, fighting in the paint. Payne Smith got to help the Stags stop that.
Prophet Johnson gets the screen by Smith. Takes on, goes to the hoop, in and out.
Go to work, Johnson. This is a great play, but he is grabbing his
ankle there.
Yeah, not what you want to see.
He had lots of contact on the way up. Hopefully he is okay, because he seems to walk it off here.
Yeah, a little bit of a limp, but he did get up right away, which is obviously a good sign. Johnson today, 0 for 3, just the one free throw. And he's the guy that I think was going to be the X factor in this game. So that could diminish it, right? You can see he's talking to the ref. Is he going to be able to take the shots? Looks like he's good to go.
Prophet for his third free throw of the game. Looking to extend this lead. Trains it.
Yeah, lead's been going back and forth. Really hasn't been home to either team in this first half. And again, this is just the last thing we expected in this game. You know, we might have saw a more higher scoring game, or, you know, maybe the Stags struggle at the gate. But with this free throw, they go up 2.
Prophet Johnson 2 for 2. Fairfield back. Watson back to Kawa. Collins Roberts. Pressured heavily by Bergens. Watson back to Collins Roberts. Makes the move. Fumbles it. Collins Roberts recovers. Guarded heavily by Watson. Collins Roberts drives. Kicks it out to Kawa. Kawa driving the low post. Takes the midi. Blocked by Peyton Smith. Prophet Johnson grabs the rebound. Fairfield looked to answer. Prophet Johnson tripped up. That'll be a foul against Marist. Fairfield now in the bonus foul territory, as he will go right back to the.
Yeah, Johnson really showing that he is quite okay, right? Really explosive right there off the jump and transition. Love his energy. And he'll try to get the Stags 2 more.
Goes up and is good.
Just about 27% from the field from the Stags with their field goals. 40% for Marist, which is below both of their averages. But if you would have told me the Stags were up with that stat line, I would be shocked. But another free throw right there puts them up 21-17 in just a really defensive-minded game. But both teams still have a lot of energy, and I think this game has a lot to show.
McCool checks in here for Watson. Colin Roberts starts this Marist possession at half court. Collins Roberts. Out to Roberts. Roberts to Doherty. Doherty into McCool. McCool on the wing, gives it to Pasquarelli, double guarded, back to McCool. Bounces off Doherty. Doherty drives in, spin move through Payton and Rogan, out to McCool for the three. Off the back rim. Roberts gets the early rebound off the glass and in for Marist.
Those are the points you hate to see right there. You work them to the end of the shot clock, get a tough shot, and you can't get the rebound.
Sparks gets the screen from Payton. Bergen drives, early layup, doesn't quite get to the basket. Pasquarelli will bring it up quickly here. Roberts, wide open three, off the back, rebounded by Doherty. Doherty back out, tries to kick it back out, gets it back to Colin Roberts in the paint, easy layup again, and draws the foul. Huge and one there. Very close game.
Yeah, great move right there to sidestep through Peyton Smith with the contact, able to finish. That'll send us to a timeout. This game's tied, 3 minutes to play. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. 3:09 left in the first half. Tie ball game, and it's looking tight.
Yeah, it's been a good game. The Stags haven't scored in the last 5 minutes from the field, but have been putting it in at the free throw line. They've shot 10 tonight, made 9. And Marist actually here is about to shoot their first of the night. So that discrepancy has been kind of a crutch for the Stags, not scoring as much on the field. But The fouls are coming out tonight. 8 from Marist, 6 from Fairfield.
Roberts here to take the first free throws for Marist. And he does get the and one. That'll be a 3-point play. Sparks brings it up here for Fairfield. Sparks to Rogan. Rogan to Johnson. Back to Sparks. Sparks looking for movement. Back to Prophet Johnson. Takes on Collins Roberts. Drives, spin moves. Goes to the hoop. Unlucky. And Peyton Smith will get the rebound. Out to Rogan. Rogan back into Johnson. Pump fakes. And he'll get the layup and he'll go in.
Great patience. Johnson, he got fed the ball under the hoop by Peyton Smith and outweighted 2 defenders right there, went up at the right time and got the basket.
Out to Sultan on the wing. Sultan to Roberts. Roberts into McCool on the low post. Drives it back out. Back out to Roberts. Roberts in the corner. Pasquarelli at the top of the key. Pasquarelli jab step. Takes the three-pointer off the backboard, and Peyton Smith will grab the rebound.
That's a confident three-pointer right there, especially when your team needs a bucket. Throwing that one up there. Bit risky.
Sparks drives in, out to Bergens. Out to Rogan. Back to Bergens. Lots of passing here from this Fairfield offense. Everybody's getting their touch. McCool leaves Peyton Smith wide open for the mid-range, and it will fall.
Yeah, Fairfield takes advantage of that. In just that one split second, they saw the separation, fed it to Smith, and Smith cashes it in.
Collins Roberts out to Roberts. Roberts at the top of the key now. Pasquarelli wide open mid-range, and he'll go off the back of the backboard. Peyton Smith gives it to Sparks. Screen by Rogan. Wide open, Sparks to the layup, and it'll go in. Fairfield separating themselves here. Little 5-point lead as they'll send us into a timeout. Alrighty, we are here after a quick 30-second timeout. 1:23 left in the half. Stags up 5.
Yeah, the Stags have just been on, again, they've been very, it's like a swing saw kind of game. It's like they're going up and down. They're on a 6-0 run right now. Got to maintain that for the next minute 20 here with Marist ball because Marist hasn't been themselves. So you got to take advantage of this next minute, pull away as much as you can.
Roberts. Back to Lewis. Collins Roberts. Out wide open Doherty. Kicks it to Lewis. Lewis drives in over Sparks. Double team. Collins Roberts takes the three-pointer, and it'll go in.
Yeah, great job by Elijah Lewis creating space, drew defenders to him, and got his teammate open look for 3 right there.
Sparks commanding the offense here with 53 seconds left. 21 on the shot. Fairfield looking to extend the lead a little bit. Peyton Smith moves. Prophet. Ooh, Bergens with the wide open 3. Airballs it and fall right into Watson's hands. Marist moves it quickly back up with Collins Roberts. Collins Roberts.
They're not opting for the 2-for-1. Kind of surprised.
Collins Roberts drives in, looks for the lay, and it falls. 2-point game with 23 seconds. The clock will run. Sparks is being told to take it slow. Most likely be the last possession of the game. Or of the half, sorry. Bleachmore to Johnson. Johnson out to Sparks. Sparks looking. Prophet. Back to Sparks. Sparks takes a three-pointer wide open. Off the back, in. Pasquarelli with .2. No good. Very close half. It'll end up being tied going in. Fairfield 27. Marist 27. Man, what a half.
Yeah, just a weird half. I expect to see two completely different teams when we come back. And the stat that I was most interested in now kind of has a different look at it, right? We talked about it earlier. The Stags when they lead at half, 7-1. Marist when they trail, but they're tied. So I think they're both going to have to come back as completely new teams because what they came with today just didn't work. But since they matched each other's energy, they're just going to have a fresh start here in the second half.
Correct. We're hoping both teams will come out with more firepower, and we will see you guys at the start of the second half.
We'll be back in 15. Don't go anywhere.
All right. Welcome back here, the second half of this Marist and Fairfield matchup. Tie ball game at 27 apiece. Kyle, what are we looking to see here?
We're just looking to see consistency. It's been a seesaw game of runs for this team. Like we don't have the consistency. Marist 2 for 10 for beyond the arc. We're 2 of 8. The field goal percentages just aren't there, but it's anyone's game for the taking, right? 27 apiece, fresh start, and I expect to see both teams play with a bit of different energy here.
Let's get this thing rolling as Fairfield will start off the half with possession. Bleachmore to inbound. We are ready for second half of basketball. Sparks here for Fairfield. Bleachmore back to Johnson. Johnson to Sparks. Bergens makes a move. Back to Johnson. Johnson the top gets screened from Peyton. Drives in. Kicks it. Peyton Smith bobbles it. That'll be Fairfield ball as it hits off Watson in the lower post.
Watson, again, getting the start tonight. His last time out, he was 4 for 5 with 8 points, and that was at Canisius. And so far, he is 2 for 5 with 4 points. So more out of him if you're Marist.
Sparks into Bergens. Guard. Screen by Peyton. Bergens into Smith. Guarded closely by Watson. Drives in. Looks skyhook over and is fouled. Bucket will not go, but he will get 2 chances at the line here.
Yeah, he's just creating space for himself right there. He's just bigger. He's working his way through Watson into the paint, gets that comfortable zone where he likes to shoot it. So he'll head to the line. Smith, just 4 points on the night, 2 of 4 shooting. He's snatched 3 rebounds. So nothing too crazy from him tonight, but that's kind of been the whole team. There's no standout play. It's just been kind of buckets all around.
Smith makes the foul as he lines up here for the second. Here goes Smith and drops in. Pasquarelli looking to answer here with Marist as Colin Robbins brings it back up. Collins Roberts to Lewis. Lewis looking for a man. Gets to the Watson, the top of the key. Doherty. Guarded loosely by Bleachmore. Pasquarelli thinks about the 3. Wide open Doherty. Thinks about it. Drives in. Passes in wide open. Doesn't go and rebounded by Smith as Bergens brings it up fast for Fairfield. As he lets everybody gets back. Bergens will drive off the foot of Watson. It'll go out. Kick ball.
You got to have that one if you're Collins Roberts right there. He fooled Fairfield, found himself in the dunker spot under the basket. Just couldn't finish the reverse right there. But he's not having a bad night. 7 points for him. And he is a guy that really has a heavy assist team. So weird to see him scoring a lot.
Sparks drives for a wide open look. Blocked by Watson. As Pasquarelli will get the rebound. It's a little 3-on-2 action here. Pasquarelli wide open 3. And it'll land.
Yeah, no surprise there. Pasquarelli only had 5 in the first half, but a quick 3 from him here shows that I think he's going to be a little bit more present in half number 2.
Bergens out to Johnson. Johnson takes on Lewis. Crossover. Steps. Bergens. Peyton and Los. Double team now by Doherty and Watson. Passes it across the court to Sparks. Sparks drives, slips on the court, and he'll get the travel call, and that'll go Marist's way.
I like the play vision. Smith was able to find a cross-court pass. But, yeah, Sparks just falls over there, loses them the possession, and Perry will come in for Sparks. Deion Perry, I believe, does not have a point tonight, so hoping to see a good second half out of him. I mentioned before the game he's had 20 points in each of his last 2 games.
Collins Roberts history. 18 minutes left here in the half. Pass it to Lewis. Out to Watson, the top. Guarded by Smith. Drives in. Foul on the floor. It'll remain on this side of the court as Marist tries to reset here.
Man, for everything we said about coming out with a different intensity, different look, feels like the same game. That's, first foul for the Fairfield, but already 2 on the Foxes. We're just seeing a similar energy, and if that's what we're going to get kind of a slow push to the end right here, it only being a 1-point game.
Kabumba checks in here for Marist. Marist using that sub bench Once again, Collins Roberts to take on Perry. Lewis thinks about it, drives, guarded close by Profit, over Profit, lays it back in. Columba tries the putback, gathered by Doherty, back out. Pasquarelli drives, spin move, Hezi, Kawanga in the corner, takes the three, off the front rim. Bleachmore and Johnson both fight for the rebound, but it'll go Johnson's way. Johnson drives, denied by Doherty. As Pasquarelli brings it up here close on 4-on-2. Pasquarelli out to Doherty, wide open look, off the back rim, and Peyton Smith will grab the rebound. It is on the floor.
That, I think, is going against Peyton Smith right there. I think they got him on a bit of a shove on the rebound, trying to create some space, and he'll come out on the sub there for McCundai.
I mean, you're right, Kyle. Lots of back and forth. This does look like the exact same game it was in the first half.
Yeah, 2 fouls apiece, just slow offense, although I think Marist has been the better of the two at creating opportunities, just haven't cashed in.
Lewis takes on Perry. Doherty back, kicks it to Pasquarelli in the corner. Pasquarelli looking to make something happen. Marist moving on all fronts. Takes the three off the bank.
Wow, he called bank there. I mean, it's a tough shot. Certainly not how he wanted to shoot it, but you'll take it. That'll push him to 11, making him the leading scorer for the Red Foxes. And that's what we expected more than he did in the first half.
Bergens drives, spin move over Pasquarelli. Hezi's out to Perry at the top at half court. Little reset there. Perry gets the screen from Bleachmore. Shows on Doherty, takes the wide open midi, and it'll fall off the bank. And did.
That's great improvisation right there from Deion Perry. Shot that one with 2 seconds left on the clock. Marist has been pretty good at knowing what Fairfield's coming out with, but the Stags are able to make a nice play out of nothing there.
Collins Roberts double teamed here in the corner, chucks it out to Lewis. Kawamba looking for the ball in the corner. That'll be against Fairfield as they'll stay on this side of the court.
That one goes against McCundai, so that'll be their 3rd foul here in just the first 4 minutes of the second half as Marist makes his substitution.
Roberts in here for Lewis. Marist looking to answer here. 2-point lead, and McCool checking in for Kamba.
A late substitution.
Marist looking to their roster to make a difference. Collins Roberts out to McCool. Back to Collins Roberts. Kicks it to Pasquarelli. Takes the contested three off the back rim, and Perry will grab the rebound as it's 3-on-1 as he drives to the hoop. Takes the contest. Ooh, went in. And Collins Roberts will grab the rebound. I like the aggressiveness there from Perry. Collins Roberts here to answer. Coach Casey getting fired up here for the Stags, trying to get his team going. Double team here. Kicks it to Pasquarelli. Makes jump. Hezi's off the back rim again. Bleachmore got the board as the Stags try and make a quick answer. Perry, crossover, drives, looks for an answer. Bleachmore at the top of the key. Bleachmore to come by, takes on McCool in the low post, drives, bodies, and one. That is huge for Fairfield.
McCundai making it happen himself right there. It's a great play by the Stags to set him up for success, as that'll keep us tied 3, 15:30 to go. And we're going to head to a timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome here, 15:30 left in the half. Tie ball game again, 33-33. It's a tight contest.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been that Marist defense keeping them in the game. It's that top defensive team, 18th in the MAC, holding opponents to 63.7 points per game, but with the scores notched at 33 apiece, most likely going to end under that. So it's just going to be about who can shine here in the next 15 minutes, what team is going to be more efficient.
Looking to make this a 3-point play. Stags, give Stags 1 point lead. It is up. And it dribbles out. And Watson will grab the rebound for Marist. And it will remain tied. Collins Roberts commanding the offense from half court. Out to Roberts. Roberts to Watson. Watson to Doherty. Big pass into Roberts. Perkins, little scruffle at under the basket. It is getting handsy. Fairfield fans are getting rowdy.
This might be just what you need to get the crowd into it. Roberts refusing to let that ball go, but I think he's going to have to.
Leishmore trying to control the Stags here and recenter their focus. And this will send us to a timeout. Not a very long break from the last one. It remains tied here, 33-33, and we will be right back. Marist ball after that big scruffle under the basket. And Collins Roberts will answer. Still tied 33-33 with 15-11 left in the half. Here we go. Collins Roberts to Watson. Collins Roberts on the wing. Up to Pasquarelli at the top. Doherty, a little pick and roll action. And Doherty, it'll go loose. That'll be Fairfield ball.
Love to see that right now. Yeah, the student section is about as loud as it's been. That energy shifter from that little scrap is what they needed. Let's see if they can bring it here offensively.
Perry at the top to Johnson. Johnson looking for help. Lots of movement in the paint here for the Stags. Bergens to Perry. Perry, screen. Doesn't take it. Perry drives in fast. Denied by Watson at the top. And Marist will gather it quickly here. Out to Pasquarelli in the corner. Takes on Bergens one-on-one ISO. Bergens lets it go, and Pasquarelli will get the midi over him. Perry brings it up quickly here. Bleachmore to Johnson. Almost stolen by Cause. Little stoppage in play. Fairfield will retain possession. Will be inbound near the Fairfield bench.
That's going against Daughtry, I believe, there. They got him on a bit of a push. That'll be the 4th foul for Marist here in the second half.
Tight contest. Bleachmore out to Perry on the other side of the court as he'll bring it up past half. A come by screen. Perry wide open mid-range, and it falls. Swish.
There's Dion Perry trying to make an impact here. His 7th point of the game. Solid, efficient shooting. 3 of 6 now with that bucket.
Alrighty. Roberts out to Watson, to Doherty. Looks for options. Out to Pasquarelli. Pump fakes. Roberts thinks about it. Jab step. Takes back. Doherty takes on Prophet Johnson. Crossover. Spin move. Out to Roberts. Wide open look. Does not fall. And Bleachmore will get the board. As Perry brings it up here quickly. Wakumbai sets a screen. Perry doesn't take it. Wide open look. Goes against Watson. Draws the foul, and he will go to the line.
There's Dion Perry going to work. Love that energy right there. Again, he's only 5'8", going right up against Watson right there, the 6'8" freshman for Marist. There's just no fear. He knows he's capable of getting in there and scoring. That'll send to the line for his first free throws of the night.
I mean, that's what matters. In close games like this, you need to have the outlier, the hard worker, someone who's willing to take those hits and help the offense get ahead.
Yeah, and we're seeing it from multiple guys, not just Dion Perry. We've seen it from Prophet Johnson tonight, flying on the boards for rebounds, hitting the ground. Peyton Smith, another notable name, been doing great work down low. As Marist makes a few changes here, bringing in Elijah Lewis and Harby Kabamba.
Kabamba and Lewis, frequent flyers here for Marist as they get more minutes coming up. Collins Roberts looking to answer that. Down 2, 13:38 left. Let's see, Lewis, Harumba to Doherty. In the Pasquarelli, takes the jump, wide open look. As Perry brings it up quickly here for Fairfield. Perry. Dribbles, wide open 3 off the back. And it'll go back to Marist.
Minkati picks up a foul there on the rebound, so that'll add to the total. 4 for Fairfield, 5 for Marist.
Alrighty, Collins Roberts out to Lewis, looking for help. Guarded closely, doesn't get it. Doherty at the top. Guarded by Macumba. Bleachmore. Doherty spin moves, jump, fade, and it goes in. Beautiful play there to get the basket. Perry to Bleachmore. Bleachmore out to Johnson. Bergens at the top of the key. Macumba sets the screen. Bergens gets the wide open look. Fancy layup. Doesn't go. Macumba takes on 2 and gets fouled in the process.
That'll send back Fairfield back to the line where they've just been kind of finding a home tonight. This will be their 16th and 17th free throws of the night. Again, for comparison, Marist, 1 free throw, 1 of 1. But the Stags have been pretty efficient from the line, 87% so far. So these points matter.
See what Macumba can do here. First one goes, and it's in.
Quick check on the points leaders of the night. Dion Perry for Fairfield with 9, and for Marist, it's Josh Pasquarelli with 15. So not surprised by that one at all. Both the guys we kind of expected to see, but have been kind of shining a bit more in the second half.
Macumba makes both as they will tie the game up again, 39 apiece. Let's see what Marist can do here. Marist. Pasquarelli to Daughtry. Inside to Collins Roberts. Takes on Perry by himself. Out of the glass. Squats around, and there's fighting on the basket. That'll be a jump ball.
That's a tough jump ball call there. Minkati had completely ripped away. But regardless, it is their ball just based on the flip-flop of the jump ball. But that's a tough one there. I think Minkati had him beat, but made the call before. Looks like Jason Schofield is going to come in for Marist, and that'll send Elijah Lewis to the bench.
Leachmore to Bergens. Bergens to Johnson. Johnson takes on Lewis. Crossover behind the back. Banks it. Does not get it. Lukumbai gets the board. Guarded heavily. Does not go. Johnson kicks it back out to Bergens. Bergens to Bleachmore. Makes the guy jump. Goes to the layup. Doesn't go. Lukumbai another board. Kicks it out to Perry. Wide open three. Bang. Gets it.
What a play right there. 2 offensive rebounds, moving the ball around the key, and Dion Perry finishing the playoff, and now this place is loud.
Fairfield making a name for themselves. The student section is now on their feet. Piped up. Pasquarelli at the top. Guarded closely by Lukumbai and Bergens. Lukumbai makes Marist miss, and that'll be Fairfield ball. The students are hyped. Marist gets nervous, calls a timeout. Man, this is turning into a good game.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We got 11:30 to play. We'll be right back.
Welcome back here to Leo De Mahoney. 42 Fairfield, 39 Marist. And it's pretty close.
Game, like we said, the energy kind of matched here in half number 2. Of course, we've had a lot more altercations to get the crowd on their feet here in the second half, but still looking for that energy shifter here. See if the Stags are able to make it happen.
Bleachmore out to Johnson. Johnson. Perry. Stream by Lukumbai. Perry crossover. Johnson drives to the basket, guarded heavily. Looks for an option. Perry gets it back up. Lukumbai another screen. Perry wide open three in the corner. Does not fall. Bleachmore rebound. Kicks it back out to Bergens. Bergens. Out to Perry. Lukumbai. Perry step back three-pointer. Doesn't fall. Pushed away. On the floor foul, and it will stay Fairfield's ball.
Leave that one. I think they got them on the over the back. Yeah, Trace Salton getting called for the foul there. You can see the coach right now for Marist just cannot have that. That's their 7th foul here with just 10:50 on the clock. So that is going to kill the Foxes down the stretch here.
Bleachmore at the line again tonight. Bonus territory.
Yeah,
capitalize.
That's going to play huge dividends for the rest of the game. If the Stags can kind of hold their fouls off, they're at 4 right now. This advantage of getting more free throws could put them over the edge.
Bleachmore doesn't fall. Salton will get the board as he bigs it to Macri to bring it up. Salton to Roberts. Pasquarelli. Guarded closely at half. Kabumba, top of the key, drives mid-range shot. Off the back rim, off the top of the backboard. That'll be Roberts' rebound, offensive board. Kicks it out to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli drives in. Roberts drives, mid-range, falls.
There's that offensive rebound coming in handy for them again. Stags just have to avoid those. It's getting a lot of extra chance points for the Foxes.
Bergens kicks it to Johnson. He'll come by, sets the screen. Johnson looking for options. Wide open Bergens on the corner. Bergens drives, double team, tries to get it out to Johnson. Johnson, spin move, steps over, guarded heavily, kind of got in the way of his own man there.
I think he was trying to draw the foul there, jumping in the air, kind of threw off his shot, didn't get the call.
Macri takes on Bergens on the wing. Macri to Roberts, tipped by Bergens. Macri. Screen by Kabumba. Macri drives it over, gets the foul. Kabumba making his presence known in the paint for Marist, as it'll send Marist to the line. Marist, another 3-way substitution coming up here. And Fairfield will match it with a substitution of their own. Macri.
We were just talking about the foul game that Fairfield wants to keep themselves out of, and what do they do in the next possession? They unfortunately cause a foul. So they're up to 5 now. Of course, still down 2 on that, but got to be cautious with it. Whole play come in for the Stags. It's Sparks and Rogan.
McCool, Daughtry check in for Marist. As Macri sets up for a second free throw. Off the front rim, they'll come by. We'll get the rebound as Prophet Johnson brings it up quickly here. Fairfield. Perry at half. Johnson, come by, screen. Johnson brings it up, off the glass. Powerful bucket over the tall Trumba.
That's a strong finish right there. It's confident. It's a nice bucket for the Stags.
Shoved there by Macri. Perry tries to all the foul, doesn't get it. Kawa checks in the game. McCool. Take on closer on a come by. Sparks gets in the middle of it. Daughtry with the 3. Off the front rim, doesn't fall. Go back to Marist. Daughtry drives out to Roberts. Roberts will step out, and that'll be Fairfield.
Take that if you're Fairfield. That rebound, I don't know if you saw that, went through Mukundai's legs. That went through almost like 4 Stags right there. That was a ridiculous bounce, but Stags able to avoid any negative because of it. And look at the side out here. It's 44-42. Stags are up with 8.5 to go.
Perry. Sparks at the big red F in the middle of Leo De Mahoney Arena. Perry gets the screen. Perry, hoop, and it's in over the tall Roberts. Perry is just not giving up.
The confidence of Dion Perry, needs to be taught. He has been an amazing X factor for this team tonight.
Fairfield is hyped up as Marist calls a timeout. That'll send us into a little bit of a break. 46-42. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. It is 46 Fairfield, 42 Marist with 8:21 to go. And Kyle, some stuff happened at the break.
Yeah, so Dion Perry of the Stags gets hit with a technical foul there. Some chirping after the play. It's going to send Marist to the line for 2 here. So just not what you want to see, right? These 2 points are crucial in this 4-point game. And Dion Perry, who's having a great night, 5 of 11 shooting, 14 points. You don't want to give away points like that. So see what Marist can do with their 2 free throws.
Lewis drains his first. Make it a 3-point game.
It's the first point of the day for Elijah Lewis. Only 2 attempts, missed them both from the field.
Off the front rim and in. Marist will make both. Take advantage of that technical foul call.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with this possession here, but that technical could sway the lead if they're able to knock down a 3 here.
McCool starts off with it. Back to Collins Roberts. Roberts to Pasquale, drives in, takes on 4. Mid-range over the top, off the front rim. Sparks will grab the rebound. He'll bring it up the court. Kundai with the screen. Out to Rogan. Rogan to Profit. Bergens. Kundai takes another screen. Little pick and roll. Mid-range. Bergens drains it.
Nice creation of space right there. Way to knock down the shot your team absolutely needed right there.
Collins Roberts being closely guarded by Sparks here at half. Lots of movement from Marist, looking to make something happen. Collins Roberts. To Lewis. Lewis thinks about it. Gets the screen. Back on Sparks. Daughtry. Daughtry drives in, takes on Sparks. Back to McCool. McCool tries to get up and goes over the backboard.
Yeah, I don't know where he was putting that shot, but it sends him to the line regardless. McCool, again, this is his first game of the year where he's getting minutes. Just 1 for 2, 2 points. But before his free throws, we'll have immediate timeout. Stags lead by 4 with 7.5 to play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back from the media timeout. McCool here to take 2 free throws for Marist. Both teams now in the bonus territory. Stags have a 4-point lead with about 7:25 to go.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how the Stags wanted to stay out of it. They were able to for about 30 minutes. It's just been one of those games. It's a physical game. Whistle's been pretty prevalent all night.
McCool dribbles in. See who'll make the first. McCool. Student section chanting something to get him distracted. Doesn't work as McCool makes the second. And Sparks will bring it up here for Fairfield. Sparks gives it to Rogan. Rogan to Bergens. Back to Sparks. Every Fairfield Stag is getting involved. Bergens. Looking for help. McCundai sets the screen. Back to Rogan. Kicks to Sparks in the corner. Sparks to Johnson. Johnson. Bergens. Bergens drives in. Contested. Almost gets the ball stripped. Turnaround layup. And it bounces around the hoop. Johnson gets the rebound. Off the glass. Off the front rim. McCundai rebound. Kicks it to Rogan. Bergens. Sparks. 17 left on the shot. As Fairfield resets here. Bergens crossover. Takes on McCool. Looking tough. McCool almost loses his footing. And that'll draw a stoppage in play, and that'll go Fairfield's way.
That's not the first time today we've seen 2 offensive rebounds from the Stags in one possession to create more opportunities. Don't capitalize on it yet, but there's obviously still a chance. But I love that energy. 2 separate guys crashing the boards, fighting over the Red Foxes for those rebounds. McCool gets checked out after that one. And that'll bring back in Tarek Watson for the Foxes.
Bergen's here to shoot 2 for the Stags. Drains it.
Quick look at the field goal percentages tonight. Pretty similar for both teams. Marist with a slight edge, 39% on 18 of 46 shooting. Stags looking at 34% on 15 of 44. So, it's just been a really similar game. Fairfield has the edge, of course, through their free throws, in which they have 17 with that one now. Marist only with 6.
Collins Roberts bringing it up here for Marist. Fairfield bench getting loud, trying to get their team going. Collins Roberts kicks it to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli, long range, mid range, off and in. Bergens, ball's fumbled. Macri back to Bergens. It's now 2-on-1 situation here. Prophet Johnson goes up for the dunk, misses it. McCumby doesn't get the board. As Zachi will go over wide open layup.
You see the difference? One went for the dunk, a little fancy. The other, fundamental layup. I like the energy from Johnson, but if you have that layup, and especially if there's pressure, take it.
Bergens double team, passes McCumby, top of the key. Johnson takes the uncontested mid-range, doesn't fall. McCumby kicks it back down, is fouled. Bergens again will go back to the line. More free throws for Fairfield.
And you know who's able to make that happen? It's Minkati. Again, his rebounding has been fantastic tonight. That's his 8th of the game. He's able to create more opportunities for his teammates, and that one will help send Bergens to the line for 2. Jamie Bergens has 7 points tonight on 2 of 5 shooting. So pretty quiet day from him. No assists, just 2 rebounds, but he's brought a lot of speed and energy to the court, which I know the Stags appreciate.
Bergens here to take 2. 5:50 left. This is such a close game. It's really anybody's game at this point.
And you need these free throws.
Yep. First one falls. Fairfield makes substitution. Rogan goes out for Bleachmore. Bergen's lining up here. 51-48 to make it 52. Does not go in. Kabamba gets the board. Collins Roberts manning the offense. Takes on Sparks. Back to Roberts. Roberts to Watson. Marist has 2 big men in right now with Watson and Kabamba. Pasquarelli. Deep on the wing. Takes on Prophet Johnson. Wide open. Macri. Pump fakes. Bleachmore falls. Gives Roberts. 1-on-1 with Bergens. Mid-range at the shot clock buzzer. Kabamba gets the board. Pump fakes. almost in. Marist, everybody fighting for the ball right now as Bergens will get it. Possession.
He got
their way.
He got the timeout off right there. Jamie Bergens flying right there into the flurry of players on the ground, but he got there first, got the possession, got the timeout off, and that'll mean it's Stags possession when we return here. It's 51-48. Fairfield leads.
Welcome back here. After a large scruffle under the basket for the ball, Fairfield will retain possession as Bleachmore will inbound it here with 5:09 left. The 29 on the shot. Let's see what Fairfield can do. Perry to Bleachmore. Bleachmore to Johnson. Bergens. McCundai sets the screen. Kicks out to Bleachmore. Bleachmore pump it. Bleachmore. Low. Perry. Perry drives. Goes to the hoop. Gets the tough layout. Doesn't get a foul. Marist will get it. Tries to get it off. Perry will get it back. And Fairfield will reset here.
That was a funny play, as you're saying. He tried to throw the ball off of, I think, Perry, but the way it bounced, Stags were able to keep it going.
Perry takes it slow. 16 on the shot. Fairfield taking their time. 4 left. Perry guarded closely by Collins Roberts. Perry juke moves. Stealing right away from Colin Roberts as he takes on 2. Behind the back pass. Pasquarelli around the hoop and out.
I think Marist wants a goaltend.
But it'll stay Fairfield's ball.
No, they're going to get it.
Oh, they're going to get it.
Munkati there reached a little too close to the rim as that one was spinning around. So that'll make it 51-50, 1-point game, 4 to play.
Daughtry and Lewis checking back in the game here for Marist. Bergens to Johnson. Johnson out to Perry again. Perry gets the screen from Bleachmore. To Bergens. Johnson, lots of movement outside the 3-point line. Johnson takes it in, gets knocked free by Collins Roberts as he'll get the ball back. And Marist will take on 4-on-2. Daughtry into the lane, misses the rebound, but Watson will put it back and get Marist the bucket.
That's 2 possessions in a row. Collins Roberts with a key turnover for Marist. That'll help push them out in front.
Marist will call a timeout. Prophet Johnson seems to be holding his ankle over there. Marist lead by 1 with 3:39 left. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. Fairfield will retain possession. 3:39 left, 26 on the shot. Marist leads by 1. Payne Smith in for Fairfield. Fairfield looking to keep their offensive grind going. It's been a fight, but let's see how the rest of this game pans out.
Important to note as well, looks like Prophet Johnson good to go back on the court. We know we had some concern about him earlier. I mean, he must be battling a couple injuries in this game. He can't be 100% right now. He's been flying around the court, sacrificing the body for some rebounds, but got to have him in for these crucial minutes of the game here. Just a quick reminder, it's 52-51. Marist leads, and both teams are in the bonus, so you got to be careful with foul trouble.
Both coaches talking about something at the table over there. Not sure what.
Yeah, it's been a very whistle-heavy game, and both coaches kind of having their own problems with the refs tonight. But you got to hope in these next 3:30 that, we get to see the guys play, not too many whistles.
2 points just taken off the scoreboard for Marist. It's now 51-50 Stags.
So that means that Mancati does not get credit for, or is no longer credited with that that play there where he tipped the ball. I guess they saw enough to overturn that one, and it's no longer a goaltend. So yeah, Field back in the lead.
Bleachmore out to Johnson, back to Bergens. Bergens crossover, takes on Pasquarelli, spin move, bobbles it a little bit, drives in, kicks out to Bleachmore. Bleachmore with the 3, doesn't go, and Pasquarelli will get the board. Marist brings it up here. Pasquarelli guarded closely there by Perry. Back to Watson. Watson looking for options. Daughtry on Peyton Smith now. Watson takes on Bleachmore. Little size advantage from Watson. He lays it in.
Got a little bump on there too, but he works right through it and gives Marist those 2 points right back.
Bergen's man in the offense looking to answer. Perry makes the move to the corner as he drives. Watson kicks it out to Bergens. Bergens drives, mid-range, doesn't fall. Collins Roberts will get the rebound. Marist bringing it up quickly out to Lewis. Lewis on the wing, kicks out to Collins Roberts for the 3 and drains it. Marist take the lead with that 3-pointer to extend the lead.
Stags need an answer right now.
Bleachmore to Johnson. Johnson to Bergens. Everybody's touching the ball. Screen by Smith. Out to Bleachmore. Kicks it to Johnson. Johnson. Wide open Perry. Thinks about it. Step back. Passes it last second. Bergens. 9 left on the shot. Drives in. Contested. And it's fouled on the way up.
Not much room to operate for the Stags right now. That is great defense from Marist. We saw Deion Perry think about a 3. Goes in the air. Had to make the adjustment. Got the pass over. And good on Bergens for getting to the line there because the Red Foxes are on a 7-0 run here, and the Stags have to stifle that.
Marist starting on 10 fouls for the half. Bergens looking to cut the deficit a little bit here with these 2.
Yeah, I mean, if he can hit both these, that's 20 points off free throws tonight. So it's just a healthy portion of their points, but it's fundamental basketball, and they're doing a good job of making them. That one will make them 19 of 23.
For the second free throw, 2:03 left. Doesn't go. Rolls around the rim and out. Colin Roberts will take his time here as the clock ticks. Student section on their feet, chanting defense. Let's see what Fairfield can do here. Collins Roberts goes off Perry. No, go Fairfield's way, actually.
Yeah, Deion Perry got a piece there on the baseline, and he just kind of knocked it off of one of the Marist players. So it's a nice break. Now you got to produce on the offensive side. 1:45 to play.
Bergens. Bleachmore. Perry. Smith battling in the paint with Watson. Wanting the ball. Johnson takes it against Daughtry. Bleachmore to Perry. Perry looking for a hold. Takes about it. Bergens, jab step. Kicks out, spin around, midi, off the front rim. Pasquarelli grabbed the rebound. So he takes on Bergens one-on-one. Stolen by Bergens. Now stay with Marist.
That's exactly what you don't want to see. You know, the whistle there, just a bit late, right? Already had the ball, already gone. Arena doesn't like it. Players don't like it, but you can't let it, stifle you. At worst, you're going to be down 5 here. You're already 0 of 9 in the last field goals, so their problems aren't the whistle. The Stags have to get better shot creation. We saw last possession Bergens shoot one with just like 4 on the clock. Marist is doing a good job at stifling the Stags offense, but 2 misses here could be great.
Perry gets the board on the missed free throw.
Huge miss.
Fairfield with the minute. Perry brings it up off the glass. It's fouled, but he'll go to the line with 1:04 left. These are crucial free throws here for the Stags.
Yeah, you're going to need every single one of them. I mean, the one they missed last time at the line, that's the difference of a tied game. But, yeah, I just have a feeling we're going to keep seeing whistles back and forth here. So, at this point, just hit your free throws. The Stags haven't even recorded a field goal in 7 minutes, but they're still scoring because they're getting sent to the line.
Perry makes the first, and he'll cut the lead. Cut the deficit, to 2. Fairfield looking to make this a game. Looking for the upset. Perry for his second. Drains it. 1-point game here with a minute left. Let's see what the Stags can do. They are now in the full court press, looking to apply that pressure. Lewis takes up for Marist. Collins Roberts, student section on their feet. Almost a steal by Provitt Johnson. Lewis retains possession. Collins Roberts. Daughtry looking for the ball. He's upset. Fairfield in a 3-2 zone. Can prevent anything. Peyton Smith knocks the ball loose. Fighting for the ball under the post. That'll be a jump ball.
I believe they but great effort regardless from the Stags. Poking the ball free a couple times on that possession. Getting to it on the ground, but it's going to be Marist ball, I believe, when we return here. So just 40 on the clock, 1-point game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the end of this thriller.
Welcome back. We have 40 seconds left in this game. Red Foxes lead by 1. Stags looking to make something happen here. I mean, on a little bit of a scoring drought. I mean, this is as close as it gets, Kyle.
Yep, and, you just forget everything that's happened. Forget the whistles, the no calls, what have it. You got 40 seconds. You got a chance to take this game, make it happen, right? And it doesn't matter who it is. The Stags are going to roll their usual 5 out here. It's going to be Perry, Smith, Johnson, Bleachmore, and Bergens as they get ready for the biggest possession right here. Also to note for the Stags, 4 assists today, total, whole game. And so I'm looking for a nice shot creation here when they get the ball back. Don't have a one-man show. Move that ball around. But first things first is get this defensive stop.
Collins Roberts inbound it once again for Marist. Looking for an option. Perry knocks it out. Retain possession with Marist. A little bit of time off the clock. 0.5. 5 on the shot. Stags holding strong on defense here to finish it out.
Keep your eyes on Pasquarelli. Do not let them get him to look for 3 right now because that's what they want.
Lewis to Watson. Lewis guarded closely by Payne Smith. Now go Fairfield's way with 36 left. What a defensive stand there.
Great job by the Stags. You forced the inbound to the side. You only had 5 seconds to work with. Quick turnover. And Marist is going to want to talk it over, I believe, before this possession. Potentially maybe take a look at this one here. We get a look at the Jumbotron really quick. Not quite sure what they're going to decide. All right, looks like we'll take a quick little 30-second break here, and we'll return in action in just a moment.
Welcome back here for this final little bit of action here in Leo de Mahoney Arena. The lights don't get brighter than this. National TV, 36 seconds left, 1-point game. This could get exciting.
Yeah, and right now the offense is a bit stifled just because we're having another look at this last possession, right? Did that ball go off the knee of Marist there? They're taking a look at that again. But regardless of what happens and what you come out of this, the Stags just have to stay disciplined. Marist, 3 of 3 in their last field goal. Stags 0 of 9, right? So you're only going to have 1, maybe 2 looks at the basket. You got to create space with it. We talked about it earlier, but only 4 assists on the night. I want to see good spacing and shot creation with this last possession.
Alrighty, let's see.
Yeah, it looks like Marist is ready to go. Stags taking every second of this timeout they can to talk things over and get ready. So it looks like Marist is going to take it back, but only being left with 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Yep. They cannot let Marist get a shot off here. They want it to go to Pasquarelli. Let's see what the Stags can do here on defense.
And you can't foul here either. That would be the last thing you want. Pasquarelli at the top of the key with Bergens on him. Left isolated right now. I'm kind of curious if that's going to stay the way it is. Looks like it will.
Marist looking to inbound. This is Lewis. Lewis gets the wide open shot. Denied by Peyton Smith. And it'll go back to Fairfield ball. They're calling something on the floor here.
It's just been the name of the game the whole day. It's been tough to get this back and forth action. It's just been one of those games where every play's getting that second look. We can see it in the Jumbotron. Peyton Smith certainly got a lot of ball there, but they're going to go take another look at it. So this game just can't seem to, we keep waiting for this big possession from Fairfield, and I know they're ready to have it, but another look, and we're going to have to keep waiting.
Yeah, I mean, this is the point of the game where the whistles are going to fly, lots of timeouts, lots of strategy gets into it too.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the nerves have got to be hitting, right? We have been waiting for this possession for probably 3-4 minutes in real time, and they know what they want to do. They just have to get ready to go out and execute it. And honestly, if I'm giving the ball to someone, it's Deion Perry here. He's had a great game, 5 of 13 so far, 16 points is their leading scorer, but he's been confident all night long in shooting his shot. So obviously it's going to be about whoever's open, but that's who I want the Stags to have the ball here. Just 34 seconds to go.
Fairfield with only 29.4% from the field this game.
Yeah, the stat sheets really just don't add up tonight. You know, if you told me at the start of the game the Stags are 15 of 51 from the field and they're in a tie game with Marist, who's 16-3, I just wouldn't believe you.
Yeah.
But here we are. Got to take advantage of this one. There's no way that Marist is going to let this happen again. So take your chance right now and steal this win from them.
Yeah, and also the last couple of minutes, it just seems like Fairfield wants this more.
There's no doubt.
A little bit less contact, but yeah, I mean, it's as close as it gets.
Yeah, like you're saying, Fairfield does want this game, no doubt. We've seen countless guys throw their bodies on the floor for rebounds, get extra points. It's been a huge help, and looks like we're finally getting ready to come back here. Refs talking it over with Marist. Just trying to get things settled here, but again, both teams plenty of time to get ready for 34 seconds of play, right? It's going to come down to one or two shots right here. Who can hit it?
Lots of talking over here. The final couple minutes. Marist already ready, taking the floor.
Yeah, Marist looking ready to go. And it looks like they're going to have 1 second on the clock to inbound and put a basket in. So the assumption being Peyton Smith blocked it, and they're going to use that extra second they got. See if they're able to make something of it. 1 second, inbound below the basket for Marist.
Let's see what Marist does here. 1 second on the shot clock. Lots of movement. Get up to Watson, try to put it back off the front rim. Prophet Johnson will get the board. Perry, bring it up here for the Sags. 28 to go. People are on their feet. Let's see what they can do.
Just a difference of 2 on the shot clock. We'll see how they manage that.
Bleachmore drives in against 2. Doesn't get it. Daughtry will get the board, and Payne Smith fouls. Now it's the free throw game.
Yeah, I mean, a free throw game that has, I feel like we've been playing a free throw game the whole day. Interesting choice there to go for the bucket immediately. I mean, you had the separation on the clock. Obviously, you're down 1, but Bleachmore saw lane, went for it, just wasn't able to finish. So major free throws here now for Jaden Daughtry.
Daughtry up at the free throw line.
Daughtry tonight logging 26 minutes, just 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting. It's his first free throw of the night, and it's the biggest shot of the night for him and his team.
Student section is getting loud. Off the front rim. Foul called.
It's against Bergens and the Stags, who had the ball off the miss, commit another foul there on the loose ball.
Daughtry will just stay behind the line as he sets to take another free throw. Can't be fouling in those positions.
You can see Bleachmore wants them to wipe down that spot, saying that might have been part of the reason. Oh, just can't have that foul there. You had the ball, time to work, and now Daughtry with a second chance. Be surprised if he misses this twice.
Student section getting loud. Everybody here in Leo Day Mahoney Arena is on their feet as Daughtry lines up to take his free throw. Daughtry misses the free throw. Gives the Sags a little bit of life. Let's see what he does here with the second.
Too strong for Daughtry. Just unbelievable that he's missed both here. His team before that was 6 of 8. Now they're 6 of 10 on the line.
Daughtry drains it. 2-point lead here for Marist. Very possible here for Fairfield as Perry brings it up. Perry, 13 left. No timeout. Perry drives to the lane, kicks to Peyton Smith, wide open, drains it. Tie ball game. 8. Collins Roberts with 6 to go. Crossover. Perry falls. Mid-range. Doesn't go. Off the tip and is fouled.
You just can't have that.
You cannot foul at that crucial part of the game. Fairfield cannot believe it.
I don't think the foul is on Smith. And we get a second look at it here. So Deion Perry, that's the make. Regardless, that's a brutal call right there. It looked like they got a solid tip on it. But 1.4 on the clock. Fairfield does have a timeout.
Yep.
Assuming we see a make here, you could at least give them that. But You almost want them to make this free throw. If they miss it, the time's probably just going to run out on you. Collins Roberts at the line. Hasn't shot any free throws tonight.
McCundy checking in the game. We need a tall player in the paint. Get the board, call timeout. Let's see what Fairfield can do. The student section is not happy with that. 1.4 to go. Collins Roberts at the line for Marist. Everybody's getting rowdy. Let's see what he does here. The free throw's up, and it misses. Fairfield has life.
That's the one you wanted to miss. That is a huge miss. They've missed, I believe, 3 of their last 4 or 5 at the line. But this one matters the most.
Roberts. Free throw's up. He misses it. Bleasmore gets the board. Fairfield calls a timeout. 0.8 seconds left. Wow.
I mean, unbelievable from Marist.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Just an insane display from the line. Stags are going to have a chance here. When we return, there's going to be 0.8 and a chance to win this game at the buzzer. Don't go anywhere.
This is as close as it gets, folks. They added some time on the clock. It's now 1.1 second to get a shot off for Fairfield. Tie ball game. Can Fairfield get the upset?
This would just be an unbelievable steal. I mean, Marist would not forgive themselves for this one. They'll be shooting a lot of free throws in practice for sure if they don't walk away with this. They're 7 of 13. I just cannot have that. 54% at Fairfield's 81. The Stags drawing up a play right now. Coach Casey looking at his options here. You know, do you go for the big man Smith? You have enough time to get a shot off, so you can you have a bit more maneuverability here with that little bit of extra time, but it matters. Let's see if they come out with the same 5. It's Bleachmore, Bergens, Johnson, Rogan. That's a new face, and Dion Perry. So looks like Rogan's going to play the role of the inbounder, and they do have to go full court here. It is important to note. So this isn't as easy as a side out.
Yeah, honestly, I think it goes to Perry or Prophet Johnson. I think they're looking for them to take the 3, hopefully win this game. There's enough time. Let's see what happens. Rogan to inbound to Perry. Perry takes the half court. Drains it! What a shot! Makes the half court. They storm the court. That is unbelievable. Perry. Fairfield gets the upset against Marist and Leo De Mahoney on national television. Dion Perry. Oh, my gosh.
Unbelievable shot. They gave him the space, and he makes it go. Unbelievable.
Wow. Thank you all for listening to this exciting broadcast. Fairfield wins over Marist. Wow. Thank you guys for joining us on this MAC upset.
We will see you next time. Have a great rest of your night.